So if you remember from your notes for 1.2, an inequality is a mathematical sentence that is going to show that relationships. We're going to show that these are not equal. Perhaps one is greater or less than the other. So as we are looking here, we can see some examples of inequalities, right? So in means not equal. These are not equal. So -3 is less than 5. If I'm looking at that on a number line, here's 0, right? -3 would be over here. 5 would be over here. This is always smaller. This way is always bigger. Right is bigger. Left is smaller. If we put 2 and -4, right? 2 is greater than -4. It's more to the right. You can also flip those around and write them the other way, and I could say -4 is less than 2. So as you're reading it, as you come to this small side, this is a less than sign because the less than is first. And then if you read it the other way, the big side is open, the greater side, just like reading less than, greater than. So in golf, scores are based on par. If someone scores less than par, their score is recorded as a negative. If someone scores more than par, then their score is recorded as positive. So in golf, you want a lower score. After 2 holes, Jalen's score was -3, Cairo was 1, and Kiana's was 3. Use a number line to record the scores. Write the scores in order from least to greatest. So somewhere here, we're going to draw ourselves a number line. We're going to get 0 on there and then a couple marks. I think our biggest number was 3. So we need to put on here -3, 1, and 3. But also maybe put like a letter like -3, 1, 2, 3. Right? So I would maybe put that is Jalen, -3. So I know whose they are. And then we want to go from least to greatest. So I need to know those 3 numbers in order, smallest to biggest, just like the number line is showing us. What 2 inequalities could you write to compare Jalen and Cairo's scores? So Jalen is -3, so Jalen is -3, and Cairo is 1. So you need to use a comparing symbol to show me which one is bigger or smaller. And then remember, if lower is better, then who did better? So first I need an inequality, and then tell me who did better, who had a lower score, who's on the smaller side. Then 2 new golfers, John and Tiana, are now part of this competition. Tiana got a -3, John scores a -1. We're going to write that inequality, so we're using our comparing symbols to compare their scores. Remember, lowest wins, who won the match. So again, we need the inequality and then who won the match. So 2 answers, show me with a symbol, compare them, and then find the lower one. And the lower one's going to be the more negative number. It's going to be farther to the left on your number line. So go ahead and complete those for task 3.